Today I'm going to show you how to draw a cube. So you first start out by drawing a square. So make sure that your length and width are the exact same measurement. This one that I'm drawing is 1.5 inches. You could choose to draw 1.5 inches, but I would probably choose to do it 1.25 inches or 1 inch to start off with. Don't draw your square any larger than 1.5 inches. I have this plastic triangle to help me draw that perfect right angle, but if you don't have that and you have just a 3-ring notebook, you can use the edge of your notebook to get that perfect right angle as well. After you draw your perfect square, then you need to find a vanishing point. This is called 1-point perspective. So it doesn't matter where that point is, just make sure it's somewhere in the corner. So it could be down below, or it could also be on the right side or the left side. Once you have that vanishing point, you line up your ruler with the edges of that square, and you continue to line up that point with every single corner of the square. As soon as you have these 3 lines drawn, it's time to draw your vertical line. So line it up to the edge of that square, move over with your ruler, and draw a perfect parallel line. So as soon as you have that vertical line drawn, you're now going to draw your horizontal line. So make sure you take that ruler, line it up to the top of the square, bring up your ruler so it's parallel to that top square, and then draw your line that connects the vertical line to the horizontal line. I wanted to give you just a quick demonstration on how you can use a 3-ring notebook to also get that perfect right angle. And I hope this helps because most people don't have that plastic triangle to use to get those perfect right angles. So here's another way to accomplish that. So on your sketchbook paper or a white piece of paper, I want you to come up with several cubes. Make sure that they are 1.5 inches or smaller because you need to transfer these onto your worksheet when you're completely done. Place your drawings against a window. If it helps to tape it to the window, you can. And then grab your worksheet and arrange those cubes in one of those shapes. Make a fun composition out of the cubes. Make sure you're using some type of straight edge, preferably a ruler, to draw these straight lines. Cubes don't have any curves to them, so you need to make sure that the lines are as straight as possible. Now the other thing to keep in mind is those guidelines should not be included onto that final worksheet. So if it helps, before you apply those cubes to your worksheet, you can erase those guidelines. Next, as soon as your composition is completely done, it's time to decide if you're using color pencils and working on your blending techniques, or if you're going to use graphite pencil and work on your value techniques. You can also choose to use a combination of color pencils and graphite pencil. If you choose to use a combination of both color pencil and graphite, I would use color pencil for the background and a graphite pencil to work on your value scale on your cube.